The moments you brushed off as action hided so much lore that no other analyst has analyzed. This part of episode 79 was so hyped and worth it for the wait, but today I will analyze the truth behind what seemed to be just action for some viewers and reveal all the hidden secrets and Easter eggs in this part of episode 79 part 2. So make sure to like and subscribe to pay respects to the Michael Jackson toilet that sacrificed himself in this episode, and watch my part 1 analysis if you forgot what happened in it. So hello everyone, Dex the TV man here. The episode starts right where we left off, but the only thing that changes is the design of the Watchman of Doom. Now his screen is completely dark on his right arm. He has some kind of glowing chain, just like on his neck. And if we compare him to the previous design in this design, his body looks wider and he has horns on his head. Here is the comparison. They look very different when the Watchman of Doom uses his TVs to affect the cameramen. We can see that he makes them leave this world. You know what I mean? We see this cameraman trying to do that to this other big cameraman who sadly does it. But the saddest part of the episode, and which could be hiding something, is when the camera woman kneels down and says, "This is my fault. It is always my fault." And she leaves this world. She mentions that it is her fault. That could mean that maybe in the past, she did something wrong. But this was not done by her. This was caused by Watchman of Doom, which means that possibly now the cameramen feel some kind of resentment towards the TV mans. And it is almost impossible to notice. But we can see the body of a character that looks like a TV man, but we cannot know who it is because the face is not visible and right above the head of the camera woman. Before she did what she did, we can see a small green light. Maybe the secret agents were there in this other scene. We can see the full G-Squad fighting the Astros on the right side. We see one of the squad members attacking a higher rank Astro. And I say higher rank, because if you notice it has a high-rank headband on its head, and we see how the muscular hybrid fights against the Watchman of Doom dodging him. He even manages to break one of his screens to show you how strong he really is. And if you notice, the Watchman of Doom could not move, because the Tesla rays were immobilizing him. And here the Mafia toilet appears and says, "Keep freezing," and tries to disinfect the Watchman of Doom. He says, "I will remove this thing." The Duchess stands up and says, "No, you won't," and here we can see how strong her shields are. There are 3 toilets trying to attack her from behind, and they do nothing to her. The muscular toilet appears and says, "Look at me." The Duchess looks at him and throws him flying with her rays. She jumps on the Mafia toilet, hitting him, and all the toilets around her, eliminating the defenses of the base. The Watchman of Doom throws the Mafia toilet to the ground, hurting him badly. And that is how the Mafia toilet and the muscular one end up injured. Mafia toilet says, "Come on, finish us. None of you will be able to stop the wrath of our boss. He will not stop for anything." This makes it clear that G-Toilet is stronger than the Duchess. This is another sad scene. We see how Michael Jackson sacrifices himself, saving everyone. He makes the cannon of the Watchman of Doom hit him to prevent the explosion from killing everyone. Then the muscular hybrid screams and the Mafia toilet carries him away, escaping while an obliterator chases them. The POV cameraman runs inside the base, and the base is opened by the Watchman of Doom. He destroys the plunger statue, then runs into a hallway where he starts running for his life alongside the detective cameraman as everything explodes as they run. We can see what the cameraman base looks like inside in this scene. We can see that the cameramen were studying this. It is something green in color and what looks like galaxies, but I am not sure. In this other scene, they show a type of reactor, which I guess is what makes the base work. This reactor is destroyed, and we see scientist cameramen flying through the air as they escape for their lives, and in the background we see the Watchman of Doom destroying everything with his hand. We see this cameraman trying to jump the bridge. He holds on but stays there. We already know what happened to that cameraman. We see this cameraman running in flames and how the base is destroyed from above in this scene. We can see some details like a TV on top of an Astro defeating it. And we see how the big cameraman, who was covering his teammates, is surrounded by 2 hunters and Astros. He closes the door and sacrifices himself in this scene. We see the big TV man trying to teleport the cameraman who survived to another place, but everything goes dark. But the smoke disappears, because the Watchman of Doom absorbed that smoke, making them unable to escape. That is why the big TV man says nothing goes as planned, and the Watchman of Doom. I think that in the next part, which is the full episode's secret scenes, G-Toilet will probably come and help us, maybe even with Juggernaut. Well, I can't really predict anything at this point. Honestly, anything can happen. Watch it be a Titan cameraman getting infected by the Astros, just like the Watchman of Doom. Or watch it be Astro Duke who betrayed the Astro Toilets because G-Toilet looked cool for him. I honestly don't know, but W Watchman of Doom. Redesign and W episode by from Dex the TV Man.